Well, good morning. This is the second Wednesday, or the Wednesday in the third week of Lent, and I'm going to begin with Kyrie Pantocrator. That's a song of penance. It's from the Prayer of Manasseh. It's a Lenten canticle. It's used specifically in Lent. And you can tell why by listening to it here. O Lord and ruler of the hosts of heaven, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, not to mention Sarah, Rebekah, Leah, and Rachel, and of all their righteous offspring. You made the heavens and the earth with all their vast array. All things quake with fear from your presence. They tremble because of your power. But your merciful promise is beyond all measure. It surpasses all that our minds can fathom. O Lord, you are full of compassion, long-suffering and abounding in mercy. You hold back your hand. You do not punish as we deserve. In your great goodness, Lord, you have promised forgiveness to sinners, that they may repent of their sin and be saved. And now, O Lord, I bend the knee of my heart and keep my appeal, sure of your gracious goodness. I have sinned, O Lord, I have sinned, and I know my wickedness only too well. Therefore, I make this prayer to you. Forgive me, Lord, forgive me. Do not let me perish in my sin, nor condemn me to the depths of the earth. For you, O Lord, are the God of those who repent, and in you will show forth your goodness. Unworthy as I am, you will save me, in accordance with your great mercy. And I will praise you without ceasing all the days of my life. For all the powers of heaven sing your praises, and yours is the glory to ages of ages. Amen. And reading from the book of Genesis. This is more of the story of Joseph and his brothers. Not quite over yet, but it's getting there. When the report was heard in Pharaoh's house, Joseph's brothers had come. Pharaoh and his servants were pleased. Pharaoh said to Joseph, "Say to your brothers, do this. Load your animals and go back to the land of Canaan. Take your father and your household and come to me, so that I may give you the best land of Egypt, and you may enjoy the fat of the land." You are further charged to say, "Do this, take wagons from the land of Egypt for your little ones and for your wives, and bring your father, and come. Give no thought to your possessions, for the best of all the land of Egypt is yours." The sons of Israel did so, and Joseph gave them wagons according to the instruction of Pharaoh, and he gave them provisions for the journey. To each one of them he gave a set of garments. But to Benjamin he gave 300 pieces of silver and 5 sets of garments. To his father he sent the following: 10 donkeys loaded with good things of Egypt, 10 female donkeys loaded with grain, bread, and provision for his father on the journey. Then he sent his brothers on their way, and as they were leaving, he said to them, "Do not quarrel along the way." So they went up out of Egypt and came to their father Jacob in the land of Canaan, and they told him, "Joseph is still alive. He is even ruler over all of the land of Egypt." He was stunned. He could not believe them. But when they told him all the words of Joseph that he had said to them, and when he saw the wagons that Joseph had sent to carry him, the spirit of his father Jacob revived. Israel said, "Enough, my son Joseph is alive. I must go and see him before I die." So we will continue with the story of Joseph tomorrow. We're getting toward the end. Wonderful, wonderful story. I'm a retired person, so I know something about isolation. You have to do things, you have to plan things for yourself and for the people in your household. It's right now it's a big trip from here to the kitchen and back. That's about it in terms of movement. We're pretty much staying inside. But a few, I think, helpful guidelines. Sit down to eat your meals. Don't stand at the sink. Call friends if you have to, or text them anyway, and stay in contact. I'm surprised how many people have texted me because of this this little thing I'm doing here. I'm enjoying it. Doing it for my congregation, St. Peter's in Harrisonville, because we are closed. The Bishop of West Missouri has closed all of the churches, closed all our activities, and so this is my way of connecting with them. This is also, I think, a conspiracy to get older people to use social media, no doubt. Anyway, I will continue to pray for you, and I'm grateful for those of you who text me, and blessings on this day.